So let's go in here. We need to first of all set a few variables up. So we need to say to is equal to something, and that's just going to be my email address. So I'm going to be sending this to my own email address. Since it's a contact us form, the inquiries are going to come to me. So this is my email address. The next one is the subject. So I'm just going to predefine the subject as contact form submitted, just to let me know when I receive an email the subject is contact form submitted. What this going to do is it's going to just let me know that a contact form has been submitted. That's all basically. It's up to you what you set the header to. Now the body is going to equal the contact text, so the text that the user has entered in this text field here. And we are going to also set headers, and the headers is just going to be from, and then the email address is going to come here. So why do we do this? So I'll just put the variable in first, so contact email. Now what this is going to do is when I receive the email on my Squirrel Mail client here, when I get the email, it's going to say it's from and the email address that the user actually typed in the HTML form. This way what I can do is I can quickly press reply, and it will set up a reply to this email address where it came from. So it's a really nifty way of being able to quickly, instantly reply to a user after you've had a contact form submitted. And if you don't understand what I mean, then I'll show you a bit later when I actually receive the email. So everything seems set up now. We've got the contact text in there. We've got from, and we need the also the contact name. So we can put this anywhere really. We could say body equals contact name, and then we can append onto it. Remember, when we want to do a line break, we need to use double quotation marks. So we can append a line break on there. So we'll have the contact's name and then a line break and then what they've written in the form. So now that we've got each value here, we can use the mail function. So mail, the parameters are first of all who it's to, and then the subject, and then the body, and then the headers. But what we want to do is we want to double check that the email has actually been sent. So we can enclose this in an if statement. And what this does is if this returns true, it means the mail has been successfully sent. So we can echo out a confirmation message. And we can say if mail, then echo mail, or thanks for contacting us. We'll remember to escape that character there because we're using single quotation marks, and we used a single quotation mark inside the string with single quotation marks. We'll be in touch soon, for example. Otherwise, we want to let them know that we couldn't send the mail at this time. We're not going to be echoing out any errors, so we want to put an @ sign in front of the mail. So if this does return any errors, we're not actually displaying these to the user. So now we can say echo, sorry, an error occurred. Oh, I've spelled occurred wrong. Please try again later. Okay, so if the mail is sent and we're silencing this, so if we do receive any errors from this, it won't be displayed to our user. We're going to say thanks for contacting us, we'll be in touch soon. The email will then be sent automatically even though it's inside an if condition. And then otherwise we're going to say sorry, an error occurred, please try again later. Let's go ahead and save the changes, and we'll come over to our contact form and test this out. So I've got my Squirrel Mail client open at the moment. This is a test email that came in earlier when I was testing this, so don't worry about that for now, but we'll fill out this form to see if we get an email back. So let's say Alex. My email address I'm going to set to alex@phpacademy.org, and here I'm going to say hi, just wondered how to well, we can write anything really, how to create a PHP file, something silly like that, because we're doing a PHP tutorial, so why not. So now let's click send. Thanks for contacting us, we'll be in touch soon. Let's go over to Squirrel Mail and click inbox, and you can see that I've got an email from alex@phpacademy.org. Remember, the email address that we are saying it's from is this email here that we filled out. Let's go ahead and click on it. Okay, so it says now Alex. This is the user that has submitted this form, so the name of the person that submitted the form. And then, like I said before, we're breaking down and we're saying, hi, just wondered how to create a PHP file. So we've got the name of the user here, and we've got the body of the text that they filled out in the text area here. So now when we go to click reply here, what it'll automatically do is reply to the email address that the user supplied in here. So this is a really useful way of doing things, because then you also got their text here, their question that they asked here, and you can just come here and type in your reply here. So that's how to create a basic contact form in PHP. Now there's a couple of things that you need to take into account before you actually put this on a public server.